Hello. I'd like you to note this. Yeah, that's Grumpy. I can't deal with this right now, so I'm taking him to the woods and dumping him off. So anyway, I was out the other day. I was only gone a couple hours, and all he was supposed to do was dehydrate some stuff for meals. And I came home, and that's what I found was Grumpy with no facial hair. I told him, he said he made a mistake. He was just trimming it, and the trimmer got away from him and ended up with a big, like, one patch of no hair up in the middle. And I said, well, I could have, or on the side, and I said, well, I could have glued hair, because that face just threw me. And he said, that's the face I married. I said, boy, that roofie you gave me lasted a long time from when we were dating up until we got married, because geez. Anyway, all joking aside, he sure does look a lot younger. So he's gonna go out and get some hiking in. We're here at Laurel Highlands hiking trail, and I booted him for 8 days or 7 days. Logistically, we had to skip the first shelter on the trail due to my work schedule. So he's one shelter in where I'm dropping him off, and then I'll resupply him on Saturday and then pick him back up on Halloween, right? Mm-hmm. So just got to be a little careful. It's hunting season. He's going through some game lands, and it's also bear season, so maybe he'll get some nice videos. Well, not bear season. I know, not really bear season, but it's always bear season up here. They're getting ready for winter. The lady, when he made his shelter.
I just broke my arm.
Aww. The lady, when he made his reservation, said, oh, they're getting ready for winter. Be careful. But it is beautiful. The whole way up here was a nice ride. So hopefully he'll have some good hiking. So he will take over from here, and I will head home.
All right, I'm here. I'm at the Route 271 shelter area. Short hike in from the parking area where Gucci Girl dropped me off. Spend the night here. And then I'll head on out tomorrow for the next 7 days, trying to get some trail miles in before my start February 14th from Springer Mountain. As you can see, the train's pretty smooth going. 11 miles tomorrow, something like that, 11, 12 miles. Then I'll hit the Route 30 shelter area. Unfortunately, on the Laurel Highland hiking trail, you cannot stealth camp. I guess in an emergency, they're not going to do anything about it, but you do have to stay at the designated shelter areas, which you can tent or shelter. Either way, it's still $4 a night. But it's a nice setup. They have privies. Usually there's a stream running by nearby for water. They do have well water, but it's orange. I won't drink it. So then I'll move on the next day, a short day, to the Pennsylvania Turnpike shelter. If you ever drove the Pennsylvania Turnpike, the bridge is marked Laurel Highland hiking trail that goes over the turnpike. And from there, another short day to the Route 31 parking area. Then somewhere here before the Grindle Ridge, I'm going to meet up again with Gucci Girl. She'll supply me with 2 or 3 more days. Then I'll hit the 653. The longest day to the Ohio Powell shelter. Then these climbs here, they don't look much if you look at the elevation though. There's no switchbacks. They go straight up. It will give you a workout. That's why I decided to go from north to south versus south to north. Back when I did this trail a lot when I was 17 and 18 years old. It didn't seem like the hills were that steep. They seem to have grown over the years. But tomorrow I'll put a short video together, me walking out of here, then upload it. I don't want to do the videos very long this year. I'm not an early riser or a red mage or big bird. I don't have that in-depth thought, so I'll have to keep them short so you guys stay interested. Okay, I'll start this again tomorrow. All right, left the shelter area a little bit ago. Just wanted to show you that in southwest Pennsylvania, we yellow blaze on the Laurel Highland hiking trail. And also we have the Pennsylvania rocks. The trail's so well used that it's just a divot in the landscape of rock and root. Pretty bad this morning, especially with a lot of the fall leaves dropping down. I'm having to take my time through here, but all's well. Feel good. I want to quickly talk about a few of the Thru hikers of 2017. Early riser, you all know him. He was a beast. He was done so early, it almost seems like he's class of 2016. Then after him was Red Mage. What a job he did. It took him a while, but when things looked bad, he just kept his head up and kept rolling along. Kudos to you, Red Mage. And of course, Jay's on the trail, Hook and Swiss Miss. I actually found their channel before they started their thru hike, followed them the whole way. Was able to meet up with them at the half-gallon challenge for some trail magic. Spent a couple hours with them, talking to them. Great people. Another one would be the YouTube channel Not By Sight, trail named Disciple. Disciple I found out about through Early Riser giving a shout out. And we were able to meet up with him and Kerdog and Carlisle at the same time. We met up with the Jays. And, you know, ER said he was legally blind. And you see him in the videos. It really doesn't look like he's blind. We met him in person. I can't believe the man made it up the trail. He was truly led up the trail not by sight. It was by faith. But I'm going to catch a breather here. And as soon as I get to the next shelter area, finish up the video for the 2 days and upload it. I'm trying a new format, new phone, using Power Direct, 1080p with only 30 frames a second. I need you all to give me an input. Is the quality good enough? Do I need to go 60 frames per second? Okay. I'm going to continue weaving my way through these Pennsylvania rocks. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, Grumpy here. Made it to the Route 30 shelters. As I showed on the map earlier, those little bumps seem to be a little more than little bumps. And very dry, that 12.5 miles. There was zero water. I only had 1.5 liters with me, and I'm a big water drinker, so the last half mile or so I was out of water. I was glad to get here and hydrate a little. But got some wood gathered. Gonna post this video right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know, Wednesday. Again, if the video quality is not there, please tell me. I was trying with 30 frames a second first. See if I can get away with that for easier uploads. So I think I showed you before the shelters here. Fireplace. I gathered plenty of wood. My view for the evening. Tomorrow and the next day are just 6-mile days. Then another 12-mile day. Then a 6th mile on the way out. I'm happy with my performance today. I mean, I feel the 11 miles or 12 miles. I feel it. But my ankles feel good. My knees don't hurt. I'm surprised because I put so much time and effort into training for the half-gallon challenge. I put some serious weight on, so it's time to get it off before February 14th. So we'll talk to you later on next video. Take it easy.